Okay, I'm back. So I wrote down a couple of things. Um, just maybe some of this stuff someone taught me. Um, some of it probably came from within. Some of it came from God. Um, it's hard to know, honestly. I mean, we all have so many experiences, and when we learn something, sometimes we we kind of don't put it together. We don't remember where we learned it from sometimes. Sometimes it's like a, a combination of people that we've known throughout our lives that taught us this. There's a lot of similar lessons that I've learned from different people and books, and so and I think it's all about how it's received, how it's delivered. Some people respond to one form of delivery better than another form of delivery. I mean, I've been watching videos also about expanding your consciousness and raising your vibration. Actually, uh, I've been watching tarot readings. I have a little bit of an issue with it because I've been told that it's against God. So I'm kind of having a little bit of like an inner battle with it because I get visions now, and some people say that it can come from directly from God, and I don't know. Somebody said that there's a legal way and an illegal way to tap into extra information, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But at the moment, I'm sort of exploring a little bit of everything. I don't want to sin against God, but I'm feeling like He does speak to us in different ways. So, uh, you know, I've been reading the Bible, and I did find something in there about divination and how it is a sin against God. But the definition of divination, and like, I don't know, I'm still working on that anyway. What I wanted to say is a lot of our separateness comes from misunderstanding. It's really, really, I think misunderstanding is the biggest culprit. It's just because we all think a little differently. I mean, everything that we think, everything that we know, we learned. And everything that everybody else thinks and knows, they learned. And I mean, there are certain facts that are undeniable, but most things, like when it comes to interpersonal relationships and interacting with each other, I think there's a lot of work to be done. And we'll have to be willing to do the work when it comes to that. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But especially when we're kids, being emotionally and mentally affected by an event because we don't understand, but whatever came at us from a teacher or a parent or a sibling or even a stranger, like something that came at us we couldn't process, and those have an impact on how we relate to others. It's sort of stuck in your body, mind, subconscious, and it's like you learned how to respond or react to a specific stimulus in a certain way. And I think everybody, the more they grow, the more they really want to understand and learn, they can start to react a little bit differently or respond differently or even just take it in and look at it in a different way. But it takes work. If we can see past what we know, we can expand to a new level of understanding. Yeah, it's true. And even like when we go through something and it's really difficult and we don't understand and we're emotional and we're mental and we're trying so hard, when we decide to step back and step away from the situation, then eventually we can see it more clearly. And it's not easy. It really sucks. I mean, I had to walk away from something that it was amazing and it taught me a lot, but it was just like I got to a place where there was nothing else except frustration and just a place where I just couldn't grow anymore in that environment, and I knew it, and I didn't want to let it go, but I did. I saw the hand of God come and take me out of there. And as soon as I saw that, like the very next day, I got a call, and it was like I had a place to go until I could find another place. And it was just like magic. Like I knew it was right at that point. I knew it was the right thing. And I still have a hard time. I still have a hard time. I think about that a lot, and I hope they're all doing well. And I love them a lot, but it just wasn't the place for me anymore. And I don't want them to feel like I abandoned them, and I feel like they do. And I tried to apologize, and I reached out a few times. I wanted to be friends, and it didn't work. But not from a lack of effort on my side. So I know that I did everything that I could to try to make amends for the way that it unfolded. I don't like that word. It's only because like somebody else used it a lot, and not that it doesn't make sense, because I know you know what I'm talking about. Transpired. That's the word. I don't like the way everything transpired, like everything ended. I didn't like that, but it had to be that way. And sometimes endings are always new beginnings, apparently. So, but sometimes it has to be that rough. It has to be that rough so that we can feel it. Honestly, if there is not a certain amount of pain, sometimes we just won't learn. And that's just the human condition, I guess. I'm trying my best to overcome the human condition. I mean, I'm going to therapy, and she always asks me, you want to be superhuman? And I say, yeah, I want to be like Jesus, as much like him as I can. And I'm not giving up. I know it's crazy. I feel crazy sometimes. But that's what I want. I want to be a light in the world. So I'm trying to be, and I'm really looking at everything and the way I do things, the way I interact with people. And I know I'm not I know that I don't always do things the way other people need me to, but if I can't think straight, if I can't feel stable in myself, if things are affecting me in a way that's not healthy for me, I had to say goodbye. And maybe it does have something to do with my expectations, and not getting what I want. But it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. And if any of you are watching, which I doubt, but it's never one-sided. It's never one-sided. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So, hey, let me show you some of my paintings. How's that? I've been doing pretty good at listening to my inspiration. So, well, this is an older one, but yeah, that's that. And it's an older one as well. But some of my newer ones I'm going to show you. So, let's see. Okay, I'll just pick them up. How's that? So here is, yeah, let's do it that way. That's my last one that I did. I did that yesterday. And here's this. Oh, and I figured something out. I'm gonna, I might want to start selling my paintings. So here is another one. It's a pear. It's a pear with a bite out of it. And here is a river, or like a creek. I don't know if you're seeing these really well, but I had to stop for a second and distract myself. And okay, here is another one. It's a big one though. It's a good one. And here is one of my favorites lately. It's a rose with some dew on it and two little bees. And this is cool because I don't know if you can see it, but it's black and it's like ribbons of red light. And I did see that when I was sleeping. So here's another painting. It's kind of dark in here, but yeah, that actually I drew that a few times before. Here's another one, my butterflies. So that one over there, the two mountains with the ocean and a little sliver of the beach, I have actually drawn that since I was a little kid. Like I've drawn it a few times. And excuse me, and guess what? It is one of my favorite parts of my drive to work from my new place. And I love my new place. It's sort of like right in the middle of the mountains, and it's about 10 minutes away from the beach. So that's why you guys get to see the little beach videos and all the pictures. So yeah, I've been rambling for a while, right? Anyway, thanks for listening. I really am wanting to help people understand each other. That's really what this is about. Because a lot of us, we forget that we all have the same feelings, and we forget that we all think differently. But underneath it all, beyond that is just love. Like, we really are just love if we can get past all that other stuff. All right, thanks. I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload this, but I did share a lot, so yeah, I'm just gonna upload it and forget about it.